First of all, welcome to the channel and thank you for stopping by. When time permits, please consider subscribing. I'd greatly appreciate it. So what I wanted to do in this video is just pop in quickly and say thank you. I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to everyone who has tuned in for any of the videos this year. But more than that, I wanted to express specifically my gratitude to the folks that took the time to not only find my videos or stumble on them accidentally, watch them, but to take the time to comment. Because the best thing I've taken away from 2022 is I think we've actually finally built, albeit small, a sense of community here. We've gone from, in 2021, the sporadic, occasional, and hardcore commenters to having regular commenters that not only comment on the content of the video or something I've said or done, good or bad, but they're actually communicating with each other, both on my channel and on other channels, and I think that's fantastic. It is my absolute best takeaway of 2022. And I wanted to specify a couple of guys who have been here from the beginning. These are guys that during the first month of the channel were commenting, and this month, here at the end of 2022, like a year and a half plus, are still commenting. The first guy I'd like to call out is Rick Crow. Rick has been commenting, I think, since my second video, and he's still commenting now. And he's done so many posts, usually long and thoughtful, in that span of time across so many videos. So Rick, if you see this one, thank you. I really do appreciate it. The next person I have to mention is Stuart. You're gonna see him as SDful down in the comments. And he's been here since my second 390 adventure video, and Stuart is good for a funny, interesting paragraph whenever he deems me worthy, and I am grateful, Stuart, of his comments. So thanks, buddy. And last of the top three, but certainly not the least, I just put him last because he came in last. Tim, VTrack1963 on Instagram. I really do appreciate all the time you've put in to commenting on my videos. Thank you very much. And VTrack even goes ahead and comments despite having spent 2 weeks riding with me. I didn't annoy him enough that he would stop commenting. Tim, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Now, this group of commenters I usually refer to as the DR650 gang. These are guys that all have DR650 channels, and I have no idea how or why, but I started watching theirs. I do love the DR650. It is a great bike. But somehow they all found their way to my comments, and I'm incredibly grateful. First and foremost, I have to mention is OBI-WAN. His name is Dane, and he is hysterical. You absolutely positively need to go to his channel and watch a couple of his videos. Dane, I appreciate the fact that you come over and you comment on my videos. I love it when you reply to my comments on other people's channels. And you're one of the few people that always comments on my community tab. Dane, thank you very much, man. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate the amount of effort you put in to the community here. Next on this list is going to be Randomly Trees. Randomly Trees can be found here on YouTube and as randomlytrees.adv over on Instagram. I've also had the pleasure of riding with Andrew, and he is fantastic. Check out his channel, go into his comments. He's an incredibly intelligent and interesting human being. Can't recommend him enough. Next on the list is going to be Rob. Rob can be found as Parallel Camper here on YouTube. Rob is another guy that you're just happy to see him in your comments. He has something interesting to say. He's so nice. I think I could probably run over a squirrel, and what Rob would say is, "Good job, Frank, you kept the bike up." Rob, I appreciate you. You are a really good commenter and a nice person to interact with. Last, but certainly not least, okay, maybe least, is Doc650. I'm making Doc last because Doc recently bought a V-Strom, and I'm dying for content on that V-Strom 1050 XT, and Doc is not providing. But we'll deal with that later. Doc is a great commenter. Doc is great in the community. And Doc is the kind of guy that writes a paragraph that you have to read it twice because there's just so much packed in there. William, I really appreciate how much time you spent in the comments and watching the videos, and I really appreciate how you interact with other people in the comments. You are truly an asset to have on the channel. Thank you. Okay, honorable mention. This guy showed up about 6 months ago after I went and searched one of his videos and made a comment. And he has been the biggest supporter of the channel. I just cannot thank him enough. And that is Greg over at the Bearded Grump. Greg is absolutely a funny and interesting human being. Definitely check out his channel. And check out his comments too. I cannot say enough how grateful I am for Greg's incredibly consistent commenting. And this is a theme. He's also funny. I really like it when someone's humorous in the comments. And I hate to say that out loud because then it puts on pressure for someone else to feel they have to be funny. And by no means do you need to. I'm sorry. I just do enjoy it. I try to be sarcastic and funny in other people's channels. And when they do the same in mine, I do appreciate it. But the important thing to say here is I appreciate every single one of you that has taken the time to watch my video. And I doubly appreciate every single one of you that has taken the time out of your day to write something. It doesn't have to be nice. It doesn't have to be funny. You took time out of your day to come into the community and say something. I can't thank you enough. From the bottom of my heart, this has been an awesome year. I have really high hopes for 23. I hope to entertain you, inform you, or at least give you an example of what you should not do on a motorcycle. And if I succeed in any one of those for every person that views, it'll be a successful year. I started this channel as a way to upload footage so I could delete it off my hard drives that were filling up. And I found out that I just had fun doing it. It's really difficult to have a hobby at my age that's not expensive. And while the cameras and everything I'm staring at right now are not cheap, this is a way that I can take my hobby, which is riding my motorcycle, and have another hobby, making videos about riding my motorcycle, about my motorcycles, about the people I meet on my motorcycles. And I'm gonna have a great 2023 sharing that with you. And I really hope that you have a great 2023 riding your motorcycle and just maybe a little bit watching this channel. All right, everybody, take care. Thank you again. I do appreciate every single one of you.